Taurus, welcome to Gracie's Gamut. Today I will be doing your love and relationships reading for the time period of August 2nd to the 8th, 2021. Remember that this is a general reading. It's not a personal reading. Take what's for you and leave the rest for whoever it's for. But also, check your sun, moon, and rising always for a clear picture of your personal energies for the week. You have the Three of Cups in the reverse here. And your challenge for the week. Three of Cups, a lot of times can be celebratory. In this position, and in the reverse, I feel more on the side of that third party thing, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be. It could just be that you are not feeling the atmosphere around you. Some of you may be not so happy while others are celebrating something. It could be because there is a depression for you that you're going through, sad times, and maybe you need to go to a family function or some kind of a get together. I'd be very careful with that Delta variant out there. I have to say that every time I say something about getting together or family gatherings, just be very mindful of that. But it feels like you don't want to go anyway. You might even just use that for your reason, whether it's your reason or not. Because of COVID, and it's because you just don't want to. You don't want to do it. You don't want to go. You can't get yourself in that happy mood. King of Swords in the reverse. What's benefiting you? The Eight of Pentacles. Message from Spirit. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. The Page of Cups. And the Three of Pentacles here. Boy, that all came out right together there. Let me take a look at these. I think for some of you, this is the situation where you are in a depression. You are having a hard time right now. You can't find anything to be happy about or celebrate about. You don't want to go to gatherings, which is probably a good thing right now. Especially seeing that the Three of Pentacles show up in the reverse as well. I feel like you need time. You feel like you need more time. Whether you need more time or not, it could be a boundary that you're setting for yourself, restricting yourself movement at this time. I feel like with the King of Swords, you're tired. It's in your benefiting position in the reverse. Someone may need to back off. You may feel that you need someone to back off. The only card in the upright that I see here is this Page of Cups. The only card in the upright. Because they're in the reverse doesn't mean that they're not positive situations for you. But it's drawing my attention to the fact that that's the only card that's in the upright. Feels like news. Some kind of, you may be denying access of love, whether you know it or not. You may need nurturing and need a shoulder to cry on. It feels like somehow if you're going through a sadness at this time that you are blocking that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you mean to. I think it's something that you want terribly. Love and affection and attention, but in the meantime you're pushing them away as well. So be mindful of that. I feel like with this Eight of Pentacles in the reverse up here, I feel like 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. 2 steps forward, 4 steps back. You've been working very hard trying to change the way that this is for you, and you're not feeling like there's any progress. You'll feel like there's some progress, and then you feel the same way. Like the next day, you wake up and it's back again. I don't envy anybody who is going through this. Just be mindful not to block out people who that love you and care about you, can see what you're going through. The possibility is that they just don't know how to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? They just don't know how to deal with what's going on, so they say the wrong things, they do the wrong things, and then you take it wrong, and you take that as another reason to retreat. Sitting in the dark. I'm looking at this in the reverse. 3 of Pentacles. It feels like sitting in the dark. Denying access to light. For some others of you, I'm looking at this 3 of Cups with it in the reverse, and I'm thinking, got this feeling about dealing with a 3-party situation. Maybe more than 3. Needing to, not knowing how to get, I feel like a denial. I feel like there might be a denial here. If it's your significant other that's doing this to you, I feel like there's a denial here. Some kind of a denial about what's going on. Even though you know, but you are turning a blind eye because you're afraid of losing this person. It's causing distress. It's causing a distress. It's causing you to be irritable. So you're arguing more with the person. You're not arguing about what's at hand here. You're arguing about stupid stuff, like whether a dish got cleaned properly, or money, but it's not about the money. It's about things that you suspect they're doing on the side here. That's what it seems like to me. Penting up your feelings with this 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. Holding too tight. Holding on very tight. Trying to hold the fort down. Trying to ground yourself. You think it's grounding, but it's really a defense tactic to keep yourself from admitting what's going on. I feel very sad, sad feeling for someone. Kind of, I don't like that stressful feeling where it's like you can't. There's a feeling like there's nothing you can do to change the way things are. I don't like it whatsoever. It feels tight, like a tightly bound. That's probably why the irritability, you're like right at the verge of snapping. You need to get these feelings out. You need to talk about it. You need to talk to them about it. A lot of times, the other person, if they are doing something, at first they're going to be in a denial about it. Tell you how wrong you are. They may have already done this, if you've said anything. And now you're too, well, maybe they aren't doing anything. I think that they might be. There's a good chance that they are, if the signs are all there. But that's the problem, isn't it? You can never be sure. You can never be sure. Alright, let's clarify this energy here. Got me a little down even. You hear I'm talking? Pulling me into it. Pulling me into those feelings. There might be a, with this, in the reverse, there might be the fact that someone that you know is going to a gathering of something, of some sort, and, you're not, good with it. You're afraid. You don't like that they're gonna go. Worried about, you know, either COVID or them getting COVID or them bringing it back home or maybe it's that and worrying about what they're going to do while they're there. Maybe someone's going to be there that you don't really want them to be around. King of Wands. I feel like with this King of Wands that you know for sure that something is going on here. I think you might have proof even, but you don't want to say anything. You don't want to... You're trying to figure out a way to make it so that there's no argument and you keep your person without, and they don't go back to this other person. And that's not possible, other than saying, hey, I'll be in an open relationship with you and you can do what you want and I'll do what I want, which means you won't do anything. You'll just let them do what they want. That's not good either. Five of Wands. Yeah. I feel like with the Five of Wands here that you know what's going on here. You're fighting those feelings. You're at conflict with yourself because you want to keep that person. You want to keep them near you, and if you say anything, you're afraid they'll leave. And that's not a healthy situation, guys. If that's what somebody's going through, that's not healthy at all. You have the Nine of Cups. Letting go of that feeling that you put in a lot of work. You might have been with this person for some time. I feel it will lead to more enjoyment for you. It'll open up doors so that you can have love. It might be why this Page of Cups is here as well. I feel like some of you, with this, you yourself would like to go to a gathering. Someone's going to be there, you know they're going to be there, and you want to go there. You're afraid. That's why it's in the reverse. You're fighting with yourself whether you should go because of the whole COVID thing and everything. And, or this person might be someone that you've liked for some time. A friend. I feel like a friend is trying to get you to go with them because they know this person's going to be there. This person may be headstrong. They're fiery. You know? They know, they seem confident. I feel like they're cocky even. Someone, it could be someone who has, at least one tattoo. I'm feeling like tattooed up, though. Somebody might have, sleeves. You know, tattoos. But you're fighting with yourself because you want to go. You know this person's going to be there and you want to go there. Very, very... What in the world? I'm almost losing my cards here. You have the Five of Cups. You can't see some good that's coming. Look at you have the Nine of Cups as well. I feel like that there is a good outcome here. it's hard to say because, you know, it's hard for me to, I want to relate to all of you, and I see a few different situations happening here. Um, I feel like someone is dealing with a deep depression, and you need to, you know, I'm not going to say that, oh, snap out of it, you know, stuff other people say. I mean, it might sound like other people, what other people say, but I'm like, you need to get out and do something. You just need to move. Don't be like this. Don't be like this, and constantly dreading the future because you feel like this is all there is, when you really have more. You really have more options. You have different things. There's a millions of people in the world. If you can't, if it, this one person can't be the only one you want, it feels like that. But if, unless you want to keep feeling the way that you're feeling, you need to release that. Release the person. Tell them you don't want to see them anymore. And you're going to hurt just as bad for a while, and then you'll get over it. You'll always have a peace. Excuse me. Someone doesn't want to. You already said. I lost my voice for a second there. You don't want to tell them that because you don't want them to go. And that's okay. It's okay. But you need to open up those feelings to somebody. Somebody, you need to find somebody, even if it's a freaking hotline, and tell them how you're feeling. Relate to somebody. Go see a therapist. Talk to somebody, mental health. Somebody that, not because you're crazy or because, you know, but don't let yourself sink any deeper than you are. This is what I feel like saying. I feel like you've got the nine of coins here, the nine of cups. You've got, um, if you make that effort, I feel like the universe loves you. Spirit loves you. You need to tap into that. You need to tap into those feelings of the emotions and the I feel like somebody here definitely is an empath though, and that is what is impacting these feelings. So I hear you. Just telling you that I hear you. I know that you are here. But it shows that there is, as bad as what it seems like the energy is with the negativity with these cards over here. This is message from spirit. There is a different way. Don't ignore what you can have, worrying about trying to hold on to something that has caused you to get into this state to begin with. But I see with the nine of cups, and I see with the nine of coins, that there can be a good outcome, and that there is a good outcome coming your way. It can't be for everybody, I know that, but I feel like if you choose to stand up and get off that floor and stand up, look back and remember who you were years ago before this ever happened. If someone isn't for you, they're just not for you. Very, very heavy energy here. All right, let's get some advice from Spirit. We have go with the flow, letting go, cleansing, and receiving. Wow. Wow, wow. And I'm going to pull a grace card. Spirit's cards. What do you have for Taurus at this time? Love and relationships. What advice can you give them? Can you give them some guidance on what they're going through at this time? You have choice. Choice. For every action, there is a reaction. Choose wisely. Be very careful in what you're doing at this time. But like it says, every action has a reaction, or every reaction to something has an act. It's a cycle. It's a cycle that goes on. If you react badly to a bad situation, or negatively, instead of trying to put a positive attitude towards it, and or remove yourself from it altogether, I'm going to pull a Dark Mirror Oracle as well here. Still have that froggy in my throat. Addicted. Excuse me. Addicted. Number 11. It's master number 11. Google it. Look it up, guys. Go with the flow. Number 25. This priestess of the waterfall rises from the foam, holding the mists of the water spirits close to her heart. She wears a golden spiral of infinity on her headdress, symbolizing the power of purification and the release of negativity. When this card appears in your spread, it announces a time of quiet energy, encouraging you to release resistance and go with the flow. True release requires a conscious intention to let go of control and embrace the cleansing energy of non-attachment. It's time to step back and reevaluate things. Take a break from trying to force your will and open your heart to the evidence of the Spirit flowing within you and around you. This doesn't mean you should take no action. It means your action should flow with your intuition. Water is an important element in your life experience. It brings clarity and understanding and represents the presence of spirit. You are a body of water, as it is this blue planet of ours. On that level, you resonate with Earth and every entity on it. So charge the water you drink with love and affirm Spirit's presence in the rain, in the shower, and in all other water around you. This cleansing intention purifies your energy and releases limitation and negativity. Such a clear and vibrant resonance then opens your life to the unlimited flow of abundance available to you. Let go and receive, for the river of endless opportunity is coming your way. Yes, the releasing yourself from having to that sometimes you just don't have to do anything. You know what I mean? You don't you contemplate, what do I do? Do I do this? Do I do that? Sometimes you just need to release that. Release it. So release what you cannot change. Work on the things you can. Addicted. Number 11. It's not about choosing the chains, it's about choosing them again and again. Freedom was the worst of lies. I could have been a slaver or a slave, but I choose the latter. Addiction is something, to drugs, to love, to company, to evil, to pain, to safety, to making simple everything that can be deep, to making simple everything that can be deep. Oh, they have in common the feeling of being lost if we ever are without it. Freedom is not a friend. As it promises responsibility, failure, challenges, freedom can be taken, can be broken, can be stripped naked and whipped and abused. Slavery is a much cleaner choice. If you give it all away at the beginning, how can they take it from you? So, how can it be that is so easy to believe that freedom is an illusion, and it's so hard to feel that slavery is an illusion as well, that the sky has a limit, but the chains have one as well. The irony of it all, when we lose desire, much before losing the will to fight, is that actually possibly to reach for the sky, and even when bound by chains. It feels like it's saying that you're binding yourself to An addiction is like somebody may have an addiction issue, and that's part of this problem here. If so, stay away, definitely. But if you tie yourself down, you chain yourself up to a situation, even though it hurts you, and because somehow you feel like that is the place that you want to be, um, you need to break those chains. You need to understand that you're way better than that you're worth more than that, and there's better things out there for you. Um, Release it, release yourself from this lockdown, this repetitive, negative energy. I'm going to pull a couple cards from this deck as well before I close the reading for Taurus. You guys got so much heavy stuff going on. Look at this, though. Happy love, a joyful, stable partnership, and good friends. I'm going to put this right here across your Nine of Coins. I think trying to release yourself a little bit, even the slightest little bit, from the chains you've bound yourself to this situation. You have choice here. You have a choice. You need to let go. Try to cleanse your spirit. Do whatever it takes to get yourself motivated. Do something that you love, definitely. Especially something creative. It'll help you and get outside for sure. It'll help you to see things in a clearer light. Okay, Taurus, that's it for this reading. Oh, it was so heavy. Very heavy energy here. I wish you all well. I send out good vibes. And please heed, talk to someone if you need to. Someone other than the people that are telling you that you're being silly or crazy. I feel like that's happening as well for someone. Alright guys, like, share, and subscribe please. Join my community here if you want to. Tap that bell icon for notifications of future uploads. Try to have a great week, and I will see you next video.